Gen Zs are holding a major rally camp concert tomorrow at Uhuru Park. And already, from the reaction of the government, it appears the government is seriously panicking because of that concert. Shuja's memorial concert honoring the Kenyans who were killed during the protests. Uhuru Park, Nairobi from 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. Gates open at 9 a.m. Entry free. Sunday, 7th July 2024. So the event will be from 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. Gates will open at 9 a.m. Entry free. I know thousands of Gen Zs and even other Kenyans will attend that event. And that event seems to be causing tension in Ruto's government. Let's have a look at a story captured by the Star. We know that the Star is currently leaning towards the government. The Star Kenya, police Friday resolved to provide security to planned Gen Z memorial concert on Sunday, July 7. The event will be staged from 12 p.m. to 7 p.m., organizers said. The event will be held at Uhuru Park in Nairobi to honor the lives lost during the recent anti-government protests. The protests were opposed to the proposed taxes. July 7 is also an important day in the fight for the second liberation of the country. Top police officers met on Friday at police headquarters in Nairobi and resolved to provide security for the event. They ordered police officers in the Nairobi region to reach out to the organizers of the memorial event and agree on how it will be conducted and managed. Police said they expect thousands to turn up for the event. Among others, the team will agree on the routes to be used to and from the park. The police meeting felt trying to disrupt the event would turn chaotic given past such events or marches in the city. That's the way Star is reporting that news. And we know the Star is leaning towards the government, so it can't report something negative on the government. But nonetheless, the Star is saying the police meeting felt trying to disrupt the event would turn chaotic given past such events or marches in the city. If that's what the police agreed, then they are now coming to their senses, as opposed to the past demonstrations where the police has been the problem. Kenyans are marching, protesting peacefully, but the police comes and starts chaos. If that's what the government or the police agreed, then they are coming to their senses, and it appears the previous demonstrations have made the police wiser. I want us to put all this into perspective for Kenyans to understand what all this means. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Let's proceed. From that story, it's very clear William Ruto's government is still living in denial. It does not want to accept the fact that Kenyans have rejected it. Kenyans want Ruto and his team to go. That's a reality William Ruto and his team don't want to accept. This concert cum rally has been organized to show that rejection of Ruto's government. It has not been organized for the Gen Zs to embrace the government. It has been organized to further the revolution. So when you see the police saying that they want to agree with the organizers on the route they will be using, that's laughable. And if such an agreement has been reached, then it's going to kill the intention and the morale of that concert. It's going to kill its intention. The intention is to show and to further the rejection on Ruto's government. And some weeks back, we saw Kithure Kindiki also making somehow a similar statement, telling the demonstrators that these are the routes you will use. That failed, it backfired. And even this one will backfire. You cannot micromanage angry protesters. These are angry protesters who are just going to show their no confidence on Ruto at Uhuru Park. So you can't micromanage that angry group. The presence of the police there tomorrow might cause chaos. The best thing William Ruto's government ought to have done was not to micromanage or intend to micromanage these protesters. Let them do what they want. The police should just provide security to protect lives and properties. That's all. But they should never attempt micromanaging that big crowd. It will end up failing very badly. This is the right way to go. Kenyans and most Gen Zs, they must keep on piling pressure on Ruto. They should not relax. It has to be strategic. This one is now strategic. If in the coming days and even months, they continue holding such concerts, rallies, they are mobilizing the country against Ruto. Because when Kenyans see them tomorrow, remembering innocent lives that have been lost, courtesy to Ruto's government, negative sentiments against Ruto are building across the country. So that is the right way to go. And they have to be consistent and persistent. Let them build enough emotions amongst Kenyans, just as they did last Tuesday, where for the first time, Kenyans stormed and occupied parliament. Let Gen Zs build emotions slowly by slowly. And as they build those emotions, they should remind William Ruto of the 14 demands they laid out on the table. So far, William Ruto has not actualized any of them. Those should also help in building emotions. When emotions have been built to the maximum, then should they decide to store maybe somewhere, they can easily succeed. In Sri Lanka, their uprising took about 9 months. So Kenyan Gen Zs and most of Kenyans, they must be strategic. If they are strategic, they will achieve ultimate success. So tomorrow, Kenyans in their millions will be at Uhuru Park. And it appears William Ruto is seriously panicking at State House. And that's why I still insist, Mr. President, do the honorable thing and resign. Let me stop it there. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Any person watching us outside Kenya for the first time, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. If possible, subscribe, give the video a like. We are working on a very interesting video where Musalia Mudavadi's remarks in Zanzibar on the Gen Zs have backfired badly. Stay tuned for that analysis by subscribing. Let's meet in that video.